Hello, welcome to Pfaffikon Station here in the canton of Stoos, and welcome to my last European video. I'm filming this on August 4th, 2024. It's gonna probably come out in April or May of next year. And this is it. This is also a great video to end it all. Welcome to the world's steepest train line. Here's some history, and I'll see you on the slightly complicated route I'm taking there.
The history of the world's steepest train line, the Stoosbahn, dates back to the 1920s, when proposals were made to extend the Brunnen-Moorschatz Railway to the small town of Stoos to promote alpine tourism. However, owing mostly to the fact that Stoos is on top of a mountain with an approximately 2,500 feet or 750 meter height differential above the surrounding area, it would have been nearly impossible to build a train line here, and so this proposal failed. Various ideas were proposed throughout the 1920s on how to reach Stoos with transit, but nothing came to fruition until 1930, when the canton of Stoos granted permission to begin construction on a funicular from Stoos down to the Schatli Valley near the town of Stoos. Construction soon began, and the Drahtseilbahn Stoos opened in August of 1933. Climbing 2,083 feet, or 635 meters up the mountain, this line managed to get to Stoos in only 11 minutes. This was a massive improvement over the already extant small road, and allowed Stoos to flourish as a town. The line remained much the same until 1967, when the funicular, which was over 30 years old at this point, was modified and modernized with new stations and vehicles, a renovated cable car drive, and the installation of new continuously welded rails. This allowed the funicular to continue thriving, but by the early 2000s it was running into some issues. The franchise to operate the line would expire in 2013, and the rail cars used on it were getting unreliable and old, so the canton of Stoos decided to begin studying how to modernize it once more. However, this time, they decided that instead of a second renovation, they would build an entirely new right-of-way with modern trains, stations, and rails. The planning began in 2008, but due to issues with the route, construction did not begin until 2012. The new route that this new line would take was much steeper than the old route, which caused some construction delays. However, in December of 2017, the new Stoosbahn opened at a maximum gradient of 110%, much steeper than the 78.1% of the old Drahtseilbahn. This made it definitively the steepest railway in the world, but with an asterisk. You see, there's a quote-unquote funicular in Australia that does have a steep gradient of 128%, but while advertised as a railway, that is technically an elevator, while the Stoosbahn is certainly a funicular. So, if any elevator foamers are in the comments, feel free to yell at me, but with that, let's go explore the Stoosbahn.
Welcome to Biberbrug. I had a suspicion that this might be a park and ride. It's actually not. It's just next to a highway. That was my train. And now we get a post bus. If you don't know what post buses are, they are these Swiss buses that run through rural areas, because it's Swiss law that every settlement over a certain number of people has to have transit service. So the post buses they're run by the post office, hence why they're called post office. We're taking the 507, then we'll change to the 501. So I'll see you again on board.
Alrighty, so my post bus experience was quite nice. I just took it down through the mountains to the town of Stoos. There is a train that does run the same route. It's called the Voralpen Express. However, it didn't time well with my trip, so I just took the bus to Stoos, and then I got surprisingly an articulated bus to go down the valley to where the Stoosbahn boards. And yes, of course, the bus said Stoosbahn on the front because this is Switzerland. Intermodality is good. Alright, I'll see you at the, bottom station for this.
Okay, I'm running from the bus. So sorry for the shaky video, but oh my gosh, that is insane. I have no idea if this is coming across on camera. It probably isn't, but this is insane. Wow. I like the Swiss railway clock. Alright, we've made it to the Stoosbahn. It's 47.7 degrees. as you cannot see it all. There we go. Yeah, it says 8 and 13 minutes, which is interesting because online and on everything I can find online, it's every half hour. I'm not gonna wait for the 13 minute one. I'm gonna take this, but it is interesting because if it actually is every 5, then I could probably foam one up at the top of the mountain. But yeah, we're currently at this altitude, and we will be up there at this altitude. But yeah, all right, let's go. Hop aboard. I think the prime spot is going to be the front one. There'll probably be other people in here with me, but the floor actually rotates, so you're always standing straight, because again, it's at 110% grade. That's a 48-degree grade and you'd be falling down backwards if the floor didn't stay live. So yeah, I'll see you as we leave. So, all right, we seem to be leaving. I think I got the front carriage to myself somehow. Not sure how, because, yeah. And that was beeping. Okay. I don't know. Everyone left? I hope I'm not doing something wrong, but we are seemingly about to leave. I'm worried I did something wrong. I'm not gonna end a time lapse it because I actually wanted to film normally. But yeah, we are leaving. We're about to go up an 110% gradient. Wow. All right, I am filming this right now. Okay, hello. I'm in like little exit area. I just nearly said tram. The funicular is leaving. Apparently, it's every like 30 minutes. That's what the schedule says. That's what everything online says. But I think actually it's running like on every whenever it wants schedule. Technical term, meaning that hopefully the next run will be less packed. I don't know if that will play out, but it might. It also appears to be leaving. So let's foam it right now. Yeah, let's foam it. You can see the curve, and we can get a kind of nice shot if not for this pole. But I think I'd go behind it. Foam a shot of those two before I win the world. Okay, so it's heading down. Now I'm gonna head out. There's not much here up in this town. It's basically just a resort town that happens to have a cool way to get to it. Let's see. There are luggage lockers. Whoa, so shocking. There's a little tourist information booth. There does appear to be some way to take bikes or freight on it. I don't know if it's just bikes or other freight too. There does also appear to be some way to get up there. You of course can't cross the fence, but there's be some way. I'm not sure if I will partake in that because I do want to head down in time to get the next inbound post bus. But it does appear that they are running every 5 minutes. So let's take a look at the map and see if it's even possible to get down there to film it. It doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't seem, because I think those red ones are ski tracks. And no. All right, well, still cool. As you can see, this is just a small resort town. There's a family playing music on iPod. That is cute. I'm not gonna take the one in one minute, probably not the one in 6, but I'm gonna see if there's any other way to possibly film it. Oh, actually, maybe down here. Unclear. Let's see. I'll see you down there if it's possible. All right. Well, I think we found the ultimate place to film it. If you come down around from the departure area, there is, you can see the track is right here. Now that means that in theory, you could actually just foam it as it comes up. However, the track is above you. There's nothing in theory preventing me from walking down there, but I don't think I will. I'm gonna see if I can foam it just right over here. Because if I go far enough out, I can get a good shot, and it's coming at me now, so let's run. Yeah, this should be great. Good. All right, foam shot part 2.
Alright, so after filming the Stoosbahn, I walked into the town, explored it a bit, but it's just not a very big town, so there wasn't a huge amount to explore. And then I hopped on the next Stoosbahn heading back down the mountain, got the front seat again, and got these amazing views. So, enjoy!
As we wait for the post bus, with a whole crowd of people, I can see why they run articulated buses here. Let's do a little debrief on the Stoosbahn. Number 1, amazing. It's amazing, and I'm not going to take that away from it. It is an amazing train line that is great to have, and it's great that it exists. It's great to have. It's a great experience. However, there are a couple flaws. Firstly, it's also a tourist experience. I mean, you saw the crowds here. I'm being a tourist. It's not like, a rural train line that no one knows about that happens to be really cool, both transit-wise and scenery-wise. The scenery is great. For Switzerland, there are other train lines that are better, and it's not at all secret. Tourists know about this. They even advertise it on the trams in Zurich. Secondly, I think the website should really be updated, and SBB should update their thing, because, I mean, the website, I get, maybe not very techie-oriented, but SBB, come on, their website's amazing. They should really, update that, because their website, in theory, it advertises having every train schedule in the whole country. In fact, when I was in Prague, I pulled up the app by accident, and it showed tram departures in Prague. So I think maybe update this, because currently it seems like it's every 30 minutes. That might put some people off coming. And the last thing, and this is just a minor gripe, is maybe make the postbuster runs here a bit more frequent, because currently it does seem like they're just like, oh yeah, it just like stops here. It's not intended to go here. I mean, I'm not saying short turn runs here, although that could be a good idea, but running more frequent buses could help. So yeah, that is the Stoosbahn, and now I have to head back to Zurich. Now, this bus has a 4-minute connection with a train that I really want to get on. So hopefully, I'll see you at Schwyz station, get on that train. But no matter what, I'll see you at Schwyz for an outro. I just realized I said I'd see you in Schwyz. I'm in Zug now. I took a train from Schwyz. I made the Thai connection at Schwees and the Thai connection at Zug. I'm just cooking today. But yeah. Okay. That was fun. The Stoosbahn was fun. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching the whole European series. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was so much fun to film. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.